And welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy. This is your hotspot for weekly NASCAR Cup Series race recaps, latest news, and of course, fantasy picks for the upcoming race. And now, here's your host and the voice of Holly's Racing Fantasy.
Thanks.
Yo, 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 yo.
Sometimes I feel like I'm living in the Matrix, man.
Yeah, tell me about
I
it.
don't know what it is.
I wouldn't call it the Matrix, but
Well, you know.
a living.
Is it reality?
It's a living.
Is it? Is it real or is it a simulation?
I don't know.
Okay, because here's my simulation is the fact that Chase Briscoe won the race.
Yeah, let's bring up a picture.
In Pocono.
Yeah.
Who had Chase Briscoe on their bingo card
Man.
for Pocono? Not
I don't know.
said the fly.
Not I, said the blind man with the thing stuck in his eye.
Does he have to have something stuck in his eye?
Oh, of course. Well, he might because he's blind and he can't.
That's true.
You know.
I crapped out this week, y'all. My only brilliant Denny Hamlin
Yeah.
was second.
Yeah.
Couldn't get up there and
He just didn't have enough to catch
just did not
Chase.
have enough.
No, he did
Close,
not.
but no cigar.
Yeah.
So before I run down the rest of the results, shameless plug, go on
yes.
Buy Me a Coffee and Buy Me a Coffee. Buy a magnet, $10 shipping included.
Buy a coffee or a magnet. But you
Something.
might as well get a magnet.
Right.
I mean, coffee, you know.
Because at least you get something.
At least you get something.
Right.
Yeah. And we get coffee.
Yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So here we go. I'm going to run it down. Obviously, I just said Chase Briscoe won and Denny Hamlin came in second.
Right.
Ryan Blaney was third.
Wow.
I know. Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, John Hunter Nemechek. What is up with John? Every week, John Hunter Nemechek is in the top 10.
He is.
Jimmy Johnson's making magic. He's making it rain over at Legacy.
Yeah.
If only Eric Jones could do that good.
Yeah.
Larson was seventh, which was actually like, I'm shocked that he did that.
Yeah.
well.
Surprising for his numbers at,
Yeah.
Pocono. He did pretty good.
Yeah. Ryan Preece, eighth. Brad was ninth. And Austin Cindric rounds up the top 10.
Wow.
So that
Okay.
was it was pretty crazy.
That's your top 10.
That's your top 10. What do you remember from the race?
What do I remember the most?
You know, it was fun.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't a bad race.
No, it was kind of
It was like one of those things like there wasn't a lot of passing. I mean,
right. It was
it's because it's so fast and it's so big and it's just, you can't.
Let's bring this up. I'm going to say this right off the top is the drama. Why is it always the drama of he doesn't have enough gas in that car? He's not going to make it to the end. He's going to come up short.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to start muting.
Right.
I'm going to start muting
Right.
the commentary. I mean, no offense, but I mean, Letarte.
know.
And I'm not complaining, okay? I like Steve Letarte. But
do
my
too.
God, he does not quiet his mouth for like more than two. It's like someone else talking. There's no, like, it's just like.
Right. He's got a lot to say.
He does. I mean, he's very knowledgeable, and I really like him.
I know,
really do.
me too.
I don't
know.
mean it, but it's like, oh my God, and it's just like, and then it's like,
gosh, shut
it's like everybody sees Super 8. Oh my God, shut up!
Right.
Right.
Yes.
And it's like he's always yelling at that kid.
Yeah.
But
It is.
yeah,
it's
it was
rough.
just it's too much, and the drama of running out of gas, which is just like, come on.
Let it be.
Just let it be.
The running out of gas.
Let it happen before you say anything.
Right. If
He's
it
not going to
happens-
make it. Oh, he's not going to make it. Somebody go, you're not going to make it, dude. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm going to make it. You're going to make it. Yeah, it's like, what? You just said he wasn't going to make it.
I know. And everybody had their strategy. I know.
And
then he still had enough to do a burnout. So,
he did.
whatever.
He did.
So that's fine. I mean, Chase Briscoe, that's fine. Good for him. Do some more.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's make this worth it. These drivers who get you win and you're in, let's make it worth it.
Yeah.
Because
usually they win and in and they're out in the first round.
Exactly. So do a little more.
Yeah.
Bring it home.
Yeah.
Good. Run down I didn't go down the standings last week.
Yeah.
I'm not going to run down the whole 16. I'm just curious to see who's
Okay.
William Byron's still at the top,
Okay.
followed by Larson, Hamlin, and Bell, and Chase Elliott.
Yeah. Your usual suspects.
The usual suspects are up there. Bubba Wallace is 12th. Ryan Preece is in. He's 14th now.
Oh.
And Josh Berry is in the 16th place.
Oh.
I know. So it's getting to this point where you're not going to get in on points if you're Kyle Busch.
No.
Who's 19th.
You might not get in on a win.
You might not get in on a win.
Even
you're
though technically
right.
you're supposed to.
Right, because let me tell you what.
Am I right? Am I right?
You're right, because guess what? Josh Berry has a win.
Yeah.
And he's sitting here at 16th.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got what you're saying.
You're smelling what I'm smoking.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
they say.
No.
So let's go down to, what do you want? Wait, do you want to say anything else about this race before I go down to NASCAR news?
What was interesting? I'm trying to think.
I'm gonna miss Carl Edwards and Corey LaJoy.
It was beautiful there in Pocono.
It did look beautiful. Oh, the rain delay, right?
Yeah, they had a little bit of rain delay.
That was annoying.
Yeah.
Because I plan my day around these things,
know.
but
An interesting fact there, Corey LaJoy said that he met his future wife at Pocono.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
What was she doing?
I don't know.
Like, obviously,
They didn't say, but
I wonder, was she selling? Was she hawking hot dogs? Was she a cotton candy lady? I mean,
maybe
pouring the draft beers.
she was. Maybe he. Yeah.
Was she on the pit crew?
Well,
We'd have to look. And I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm
no,
just
I have no idea.
Wondering out loud.
Yeah.
No, I'm wondering out loud.
No, I just heard him say it.
That's funny.
He didn't give a 5-page report on
I
it.
wonder how long ago they met and stuff.
Yeah.
And how long they've been married.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
You know what I do want to say? I won't even save this for NASCAR news. I guess that Ryan Blaney, his cooling system went out and he dropped to his knees when he got out of the car. He couldn't get up.
That's right.
And he kept trying to stand up and he kept passing back down.
Yes.
So he had to be hauled off in the little golf cart stretcher.
Yeah, there was
thing.
still people kind of feeling. Is that what you're getting to?
I am getting to. Yeah.
Yeah.
People, you can say it.
Yeah. Well, no, you say it.
People were still sick from last week.
Yeah.
Which Brad Keselowski let the cat out of the bag on this. He said most of the drivers are still sick and dehydrated from last week in Mexico. He said, I've never seen so many sick drivers before the start of a race.
And you know what that means?
What? Well, something like that.
Something like that.
You know, that's really, really strange.
Yeah.
So I was listening to an interview on SiriusXM with Joey Logano, and he was talking about going to Mexico and the race. And he said, he's kind of like me. He goes, I'm kind of paranoid when I leave the country or even when I go to, different places.
Right.
I'm paranoid. I'm worried. Am I going to get sick? Am I going to get hurt? Am I going to get kidnapped? He actually said, am I going to get kidnapped? Am I going to, is something bad going to happen to me?
Yeah.
He's like, so I'm always very careful. He's always very careful with what he eats and where he eats when he goes anywhere. So he said they put them up in a hotel, and he said he stayed at that hotel. He went to the track and back to the hotel, and that was it. He didn't go out. He didn't go anywhere. And all of his meals he ate at the hotel because he said if NASCAR is going to put him up in a hotel like that, it's got to be good enough that he can trust it.
Yeah.
So he said they had 3 restaurants there, and he ate at all the restaurants. He said the food was fantastic, and he didn't get sick. No. So he said he stayed healthy. He was good. Now I don't have any breakdown of who actually was sick, but
I mean, everybody's system is different.
But they
too.
said that
I mean,
too.
you could eat at that restaurant and still get sick at the same, just because you're
right. Well, exactly. It's very true.
But I mean, that is a good point that, he just, if you're going by what Joey said, I mean, he stayed in the hotel and but there wasn't a lot of water. Like, not that there wasn't water, but nobody trusted the water.
Right. They were being very careful.
Because that's the classic,
right. And they were
drink the water,
exactly, because they were afraid of, all the traveling.
Yeah.
And that's what they said, being sick and feeling under the weather because of the excessive traveling and new food habits, and some avoided drinking the local water completely, which they got dehydration headaches during the races.
Oof. Yeah.
He said that Brad Keselowski said that he didn't have as many problems.
Okay.
He didn't feel too many issues.
Okay.
But he did say a lot of the other drivers were.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Ryan Blaney, hopefully, I'm sure he's feeling better now, but he had to be hauled off on the golf cart.
Man.
I know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did,
Rough.
which we already talked about, Van Gisbergen last week too.
Yeah.
So that's
Van Gis SVG coming out of both.
Right.
Coming out of both ends.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's
enough toilet talk for today. And let's move it on.
And the pitch. And that's enough toilet talk.
Thank you, Susan. I'm going to throw up now. And the pitch.
Let me say before I go on to NASCAR news,
right.
If you or someone you know has a gambling addiction and you would like some help to stop, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Nope.
That's 1-800.
Nope.
GAMB.
Nope.
LER.
I won't do it.
I think they have trained professionals. Obviously, they can help you.
They do.
They can help you with your addiction.
They do. All
Entry list for Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlanta used to be.
Okay.
It's still in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
The EchoPark
I can't get used
Speedway.
to that name change, but
Yeah. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Entry list. Corey LaJoie is running this week.
Yeah.
Corey LaJoie will be running for what is it? I think the big garage or something. He's going to be running the 01.
Yeah. Corey LaJoie's becoming popular again after the.
I know. I think so.
Broadcast.
JJ Yelly will be running.
JJ Yelly.
BJ McLeod.
BJ.
Connor Zilich will have a car in the race this week in the Cup, and David Strat.
David Strat? As in Stratocaster? Or as in...
Right, like a Stratocaster slang,
like
yeah.
Okay.
But I wonder, did I write that right? I guess I did.
Right, well, yeah.
David Starr.
Maybe, I was going to say.
I think it auto-corrected.
Oh my gosh.
Your ass.
That's my new...
He's running for Garage 66.
My new Ricky drop.
I love it. The 66, because that's the open car. Kind of like they fill it with different people.
Yeah.
From here and there, and and Corey LaJoie is Rick Ware. He's driving the 01.
Rick Ware. Say that 400 times.
I cannot say it 400 times. So there's that.
Okay.
Also want to mention remember last week we talked about JD Gibbs.
Yes.
The coach's son who passed away.
Yes.
And then after we got off the show, you said to me, wasn't that Ty Gibbs' dad?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, right, because Ty Gibbs' dad passed away like right after he won the championship.
Yeah.
And I said, but I thought that was only a couple of years ago, and JD died in 2019. And then one of our listeners wrote on the YouTube channel, they said Ty Gibbs' dad.
Yeah.
So then I looked it up. Mystery is solved, which is very sad for Coach.
Yeah.
Because that's 2 sons down.
That's unbelievable.
JD was one of his sons, and Coy Gibbs was Ty Gibbs' dad.
Yeah.
And JD died in 2019 of a neurological disorder, and Coy died in 2022. And I think they still don't say what he died of.
Oh.
They just say he passed away unexpectedly.
Yeah.
I wonder what's up with that.
Man, that's some scary stuff.
Just hours after Ty won the Xfinity Series.
Now, see, look, you could be Joe Gibbs, right? And you're champ. You got Super Bowl rings and NASCAR championships and everything. But you lose your kids and
right. I wonder if he has any other sons. I could probably look that up.
Strong man of faith, though.
He is very strong man of faith. Honest to God, you'd have to be.
Yeah.
You really have to be to get through all that. Any of that. I can't even. I'll never have to. Knock on wood. I won't knock because then you'll be mad at me.
Yeah.
So what else on NASCAR news? Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s. Now, we talked about Carson Hocevar slamming Mexico on the Twitch stream and having to pay the fine and all that.
Yeah.
But Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s spotter was fired. Like, not even like, here's sensitivity training and a fine. He was like, see ya.
Yeah.
He got fired for a post that he made about Mexico City. Which he wrote, I'm ready to go home. Screw this place. People can talk it up all they want. Can't even walk out the front door of the hotel without getting hustled and money snatched in less than 5 minutes. Good area, my beep.
Oh, good area, my.
Right.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Which I say that about New York City.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
I know. Everybody gets fired for everything now.
Well, that's true.
But
number one, I see both sides.
Yes. But don't say it on a platform.
Right.
Say it to your buddy.
Right, because you know how it is. You know how the world is now.
They're going to fire you.
They're going to fire you.
Yeah.
Don't say it on the platform.
Yeah, just don't.
Say it to your friends.
Yes.
You talk it up.
Yep.
Don't. Right. But even so, I mean, I'm thinking that's not that bad.
No.
But I'm thinking I can't go downtown Wilmington without getting hustled, man.
Yeah.
You got people standing on the side,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we
yeah.
got homeless people on like every corner with signs. Like, I mean,
very
it's
sad.
it's just, I don't know. It's not just Mexico, man.
No. And it's hard because I don't ever carry cash. And so I feel guilty. He does it. This one doesn't. He's like, yeah, roll your window up.
I'm like, oh no, there's a homeless person there. Wait, hold on. And that's me driving past.
Yeah, exactly. So Ricky was a little.
Sorry.
Ricky is a little,
He was a young boy.
He had his heart of stone.
He had a heart of stone.
But he was, a little Tab Boyd. That's the guy's name. I'm sorry, that's the spotter's name is Tab Boyd.
Okay.
So, he's kind of now he's got to get used to a spotter, but he understands. They all understand.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah.
That's the way.
And
the
Hocevar's got to go through that training. So.
Yes, he does. But they don't really talk much about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about Dale Jr.'s exciting weekend at the Xfinity?
I don't.
You want me to talk about it?
You could talk about it. I mean, you're on a roll here.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. got his first win as a crew chief.
Yes, he did.
Is that not funny or what?
That's like really cool.
It is.
He was super excited too.
Yes, he was. It was really exciting because Connor Zilic won the Xfinity, and Connor Zilic he races for Junior Motorsports, which Dale Jr. is a co-owner of, and his regular crew chief was suspended for loose lug nuts.
Loose wheels.
Loose lugs.
Loose Lois.
Found on the car. So since Junior was a co-owner, he was able to step in and fill the role as a crew chief for that one race.
And he wins.
That's hilarious.
Some guys have all the luck.
Don't they though?
Remember that horrible song?
Don't they though?
From the 80s?
That was Rod Stewart.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Oh my gosh. That was Rod Stewart had a little run in the 80s there.
He did.
Some very weird songs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Unique voice.
Yeah, very unique voice.
Very unique.
I had a friend whose mom, and I'll remember this till the day I die. She said that Rod Stewart is ugly as a hedge fence.
That's weird.
And
now, my aunt was in love with him. My Aunt Joyce.
Really?
Oh, and I think her daughter Colleen. Yeah, they were like really into Rod Stewart.
Wow.
Yeah, she was also into, my Aunt Joyce was also into David Coverdale.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see a pattern here. They have that. They have that like that sucked in cheek look.
Yeah.
With the blonde hair.
Yeah, with the blonde hair.
Oh, interesting.
She really loved White. Like she had White Snake tapes.
Get
when we had
out.
cassettes. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, she did.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
God rest her soul.
Amen. God bless. Now, do you know what a hedge fence is?
A hedge fence?
Yeah.
Is like a hedgehog with a fence on his head?
No. It's when you see like the people's houses and they have the big nasty shrubs and that form like a blockade, like a wall, like a fence, like those shrubbery fences.
Okay.
That's what a hedge fence.
Okay.
And they are pretty ugly.
Yeah.
But I think that's very interesting. What'd you say?
That's what. I've heard that term before, but
but you didn't know what it was.
No,
I know. I didn't know what I heard her say it, but I had to look.
Yeah, too much information in the world, and my brain only can keep like so much of it in.
I'm having trouble keeping.
Which drives you crazy. So.
I understand it though, because it's happening to me too.
Yeah.
I went swimming today. So that's why my hair is like this, because it's all pulled out.
I went swimming too.
I don't give a shite. You did swim. I was impressed.
I did like 5 or 6 laps.
You did.
Oh.
I am proud of you.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
Yeah.
So I guess we can move on to track talk, because that's really that's all the news I want to talk about. I mean, Atlanta has changed names, but that's where we're going Saturday night.
Saturday night, baby.
And you and I are probably not even going to get to watch the race.
We might not have. We might have to like DVR it, or
we probably will have to DVR it, because my friend, she runs a dance company and they have a show Saturday night.
Yeah.
And I got to support my buddy. You know, I got to support my friend Marlo. So
I'm going to be an announcer in the show.
And John's going to announce what are the acts.
With my voice.
With the and welcome.
And welcome.
Yep. So
tonight on CBS, Girls Wearing Nothing.
Oh God.
It's a total strip show, people.
What's not a strip show?
Well,
scantily clad. With tasteful acts.
Yes.
But they are very talented.
Like kind of like back in the day when they would dress in
a vintage vaudeville cabaret.
Yeah, it's actually very, very creative. It's very, very cool.
Oh my gosh, my friend Marlo is.
And if you're in Wilmington, North Carolina,
if you ever come to Wilmington, North Carolina,
you got to see a show.
You have to see the show. It's La Big Bouche Cabaret.
Yeah,
you have to go see it. They're fantastic.
They're awesome.
Very talented ladies. But my friend Marlo is super talented when it comes to dance and choreography.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Love her. Okay.
All right.
So go to the
Let's do some track talk.
Let's do some fun track talk and weather.
Let's go to EchoPark Speedway in Atlanta. The weather is going to be 88 degrees, humidity 68%. Yikes.
Yike.
Wind 6 miles per hour, precipitation 40%. Light rain. At the start of the 2025 season, Atlanta Motor Speedway, a name that held strong for 35 years, officially became EchoPark Speedway, thanks to a new title sponsorship deal. But longtime fans might remember this track originally opened as Atlanta International Raceway back in 1960. Located in Hampton, Georgia, this 1.54-mile quad oval has been a mainstay for NASCAR and even IndyCar since day one. Over the decades, it's seen everything from wild finishes to total track overhauls. Speaking of overhauls, on July 6, 2021, the Speedway announced a massive repave and reconfiguration. The banking in the turns was cranked up to 28 degrees, and the racing surface was narrowed to bring in that pack-style Speedway drama. Yeah. And here's a really cool fact. Echo Speedway is a home to a 9-story condo tower called Terra Place.
Terra Place.
Terra Place. We have a fan, one fan, one of our number one fans out there.
Yep.
It was completed in 1994, has 46 units, a ballroom, and yes, Joey Logano actually lived there. How's that for trackside real estate?
I love it. That's what I remember. Joey Logano mentioned that a couple of years ago, saying that he lived there.
Yeah,
couldn't believe it.
Isn't that something?
When I looked it up, I couldn't believe it. Terra Place, hilarious.
Sorry, I bubbled my words a little bit there on a couple things. But.
Well, it's because you got. Is it because you got the mint?
I got a mint in my mouth. Yeah, you know.
That's okay. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know what?
I got scar tissues in my stomach. You know.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like I got.
Yeah, that's right. It's a sucky.
Yeah.
So let's go up. Do you want to do Who You Like and Why?
You ready for Who Do You Like and Why?
I'm ready. It's 7:20.
Yeah, let's get it rolling here.
Let's get it rolling.
Okay. All right.
Who do you like and why? Who do you like and why? We want to know who you're picking, so you better get to thinking. Who do you like and why? Who do you like and like and who do you like and like and who do you like and like and like and like and like?
All right.
All right. So my Facebook is absolutely sucking out on me right now.
Yeah.
Like I used to put every week, I ask who you like and why for blah. And I used to have the nice big background with the color purple or red or whatever and the white letters, and it was big.
Yeah.
So people could see it.
Right.
And Facebook will not let me put that background on there anymore. I put it in there.
Because you're so illegal, man. You're so illegal.
Yeah, I know, right? And so I can't put the background. So I don't know if people are seeing it because it's just a little stupid thing.
Yeah.
And then I tried to put a Jiffy in it to try to, boost the visual. Now they won't let me do that either.
Oh, boy.
So you know what? They're probably scumbags who want me to pay for ad space. And I'm not gonna. And I will find a way to get around you, Facebook, because
we will.
You're a jerk.
Yeah.
So there's my little rant.
Yeah, that's what we think about you, Facebook, you know?
Yeah.
We're booing ya.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
You like that, huh?
I like that. You got some good drops this week,
Yeah, I
babe.
got some good drops. I'm still figuring this all out, but it's just getting along there, Yeah.
You're getting there. You're going.
Yeah, it's going.
All right. So first I'm going to say Tara.
Tara
says Ryan Blaney. He
All right.
consistently does well here, and he excels at this type of racing conditions, and that is true.
Yeah. Yes.
Rose says, I'm just going to say Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
Although she did say she thought about Kyle Busch maybe doing well, but she says something always happens.
It's so true.
To ruin his day.
We all want Kyle Busch, but...
I know. I'm telling you.
Yep.
Scott says, give me the number 12.
Ooh.
Although he likes Kyle Busch for his 36 for 36.
Mm-hmm.
And then, did I go out of turn?
You did, but that's okay.
Damn it.
That's all right.
Jeff said Byron is good at Atlanta and bounces back from a bad week.
Yeah. I like that idea.
I like that idea too.
Yeah.
And then our podcast listener, Lori, she is in a fantasy league. So she has one where you can only use each driver 10 times.
Yeah, that's tough.
So she said she's going with the B's this week.
All right.
And that would be like Byron, Barry, Bell, Blaney, Boucher, Bowman.
Which it seems like it's going to be a B week.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody's picking Blaney.
Yeah.
Or Byron.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Let's see how they qualify.
Yeah,
not that means anything.
Right, these days.
Yeah.
Does it ever mean anything anymore, John?
Not really. Sometimes.
Remember when it used to?
It used to.
It doesn't anymore, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go with Ryan Blaney myself this week. I don't know.
Not a bad pick.
Should I go to my picks?
Yeah, you want to do your picks next?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah? You sure?
Then we could chat after.
All right, you positive?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to your fantasy picks.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right.
So the name of this week's race, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the Quaker State 400 available at Walmart.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna say the Quaker State 400.
Yeah, it's like a long name. It's like, come on.
Gosh.
How much sponsorship can you put in the name of the race?
Apparently a lot.
When it's all over the race.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah, it's true. And it's at EchoPark Speedway. So I'm
It's
gonna
like,
run.
oh, that gas was brought to you by Taco Bell.
You know
Pintos and
what?
cheese. Try them.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
Well, it's true. I mean, there's a logo on everything, man.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me
All right.
start with my brilliant picks.
Who's your brilliant?
First up, the obvious is Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I look back at drivers who have been good here since the repave.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it kind of runs like a super speedway, and it kind of some people who did well here back in the day don't do as well.
Right.
But Ryan Blaney is consistent.
Yes, he is.
Repave or no repave, Ryan Blaney has been a top contender at this track since 2020.
Wow.
Only one finish outside the top 9 in his last 10 runs here, and most of those were top 5s and one win.
Didn't he pick one up here like to get into like the playoffs one time too? Like
he
was just kind of lagging. I remember he does good here.
That might have been his win. Yeah.
That made me think of that race.
Yeah, well, look out for the number 12 when you set your NASCAR fantasy lineup for
Yes.
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Chase Elliott. I don't know. It's his home track.
Yeah.
It's kind of easy to pick him.
Yeah.
He runs well. He has a win, 2 top 5s, 8 top 10s.
Mm-hmm.
Give yourself a pat on the back because I think that he probably is going to be the best Hendrick driver, being that he's on a roll and with his stats for Atlanta this week.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I went a little bit out here, and I went with Ross Chastain.
Yeah.
Because Ross Chastain likes to fly, and it's a great track for him to spread his wings and go for it.
Oh.
Watermelon Man has finished runner up here twice.
Oh.
Led a lot of laps, has 4 top 10s and a few low teen finishes.
Okay.
But I think he really wants a win again, and I think Trackhouse is going to show up this week.
Yeah.
You watch.
Yeah.
Going to my bold picks. Speaking of Trackhouse, Daniel Suarez.
There you go.
This track got repaved, and Daniel Suarez liked it.
Yep.
Since 2022, he has 1 win, 4 top 5s, and 5 top 10s, making him a smart bet for your Fantasy Cup Series this week.
Yeah.
Bold, going real bold here, man. You need a 36 for 36. Think about Corey LaJoy.
Ooh.
Getting down to the end of the season means scraping together an unexpected winner or a top finisher.
Yeah.
This week, when LaJoy runs with Rick Ware Racing, who usually puts up a decent car.
Yeah.
And he has some decent mid-level numbers here. 2 top 5 finishes and a bunch that linger around like 10, 12, 13.
Oh.
Go for a wild card for the host of Stacking Pennies
There you go.
this week. And last but not least, let's round out Trackhouse with Carson Hocevar.
Oh.
Shaking off the juju of the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Carrying up with the rest of his teammates. Hot run in Atlanta Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
He's young enough. He won't fall asleep at the wheel.
Nope.
He finished runner-up here in February.
Well, it's a fast track, so
Exactly.
we know how he is with speed.
Let's
Very
see.
good with it.
He's probably going to come in top 5.
Yeah.
Maybe a first win. As long as that doesn't
As
happen.
long as that don't happen.
And, I've got to I got to say Kyle Busch is my honorable
Oh,
mention.
she fell for it.
I did. And you know what I wrote here? I wrote sentimental hogwash.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
I know.
He's only finished outside the top 10 here twice since 2017.
Yeah.
So he's going to do something.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you're like, well, hey, I got to pick someone. I haven't picked Kyle Busch all year.
Mm-hmm.
This is the time. Pick him.
Go for it.
He's probably going to have a good finish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me run that down one more time.
Okay.
My brilliant picks are Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Ross Chastain. Bold picks are Daniel Suarez, Corey LaJoy, and Carson Hocevar. And my honorable mention is Kyle Busch. those are my NASCAR fantasy picks for the Quaker State 400 at EchoPark Speedway in Atlanta, and I'm sticking to them. Interact with Holly's Racing Fantasy on YouTube or Facebook. Just search Holly's Racing Fantasy on each to find us. And don't forget to tell us who you like and why every Wednesday before each race. You can comment on the current HRF episode on YouTube or reply to my Monday night post on Facebook. Thanks! Keep in mind that sometimes I don't post until Tuesday.
Yeah.
I've really tried to stick with a Monday night schedule, but with summer here,
it's a little tough.
Sometimes I have to work late Monday nights, and then I just don't get around to it.
Right.
So I'm going to say Tuesday at the latest.
Hey. Yeah.
So after, and don't forget, Saturday night is the race. It's not on Sunday.
Yeah. But with that rain delay.
But with that rain delay,
no, if there's
what
a
if
rain
it rains?
If it does rain, it could be a Sunday race. You never know.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything, Friday night is the Craftsman Truck Series qualifying is Friday. And
boring.
They run on, wow.
Sorry.
You know what? Where am I? I went to the wrong, you know what? Skip all that because I had the wrong link on here.
Oh, no.
The F.
What are you doing?
I'm telling you, I didn't update my. Okay. Where am I? Friday, June 27th. Qualifying for Xfinity is in the afternoon. Qualifying for Menards ARCA Series in the afternoon. Qualifying for the Cup Series is on True TV.
Oh.
At 5:05 p.m.
Okay.
Friday night. True TV. Where's the world coming to?
True TV.
Yeah, and the Xfinity race is at 7:30 p.m. Friday night.
Nice.
I might end up watching that. The Focused Health 250, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the CW.
Okay.
And then Saturday, the Craftsman Truck Series is actually on Fox. So if you have an antenna or if you have cable, it's right on your local Fox station at 1 p.m.
You're lucky.
You're lucky. And then the Quaker State 400 available at Walmart is at 7 p.m. on TNT Sports.
Yeah.
Or Max, which TNT Sports, it plays on TNT. I'm a little nervous. I'm like, what do I got to get now? Now I got to get something. I already have Prime. Now I got to find something.
It's never easy with NASCAR.
It's not.
You got to be like ready to jump ship.
Yeah.
Every 5 or 6 races.
It's true.
And you got to figure it out.
And it's the next 5 races.
Yeah.
So I got to pay for something for a month.
Yeah.
But good luck with that. You know, it's on DirecTV, Hulu, YouTube TV, Sling, Max with the sports add-on, which is probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Probably get Max with the sports add-on.
Yeah.
Because at least that's,
Yeah.
I think it's the cheapest of all evils.
Cheapest of all evils, and you get some movies in there too, and shows.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
So after this, okay, next week, are we going to be live on July?
Chicago.
Right, but it's July 3rd.
Yeah.
The night before the 4th, we're going to be sitting here?
Got to do it.
I guess so.
Yeah, you might hear some fireworks in the background, maybe.
You might.
Yeah, we'll get it done. Yeah, we're going to get her done, but there's no,
All right, yeah.
We're true to this,
Right, that's true. July 4th. Yeah, we are live. We weren't sure if we would be, but we had some change in plans, so we are here live tonight.
Is it hot where everybody else is?
It's hot as heck.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up my dashboard.
But I think it's cooling down in the north.
Here's my dashboard the other day. 101 degrees. Listen to Lithium, me and my son, we jam out to like Nirvana and stuff. And our buddy Nate.
Yep.
Yep.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so the Chicago Street Race is next weekend.
Yeah.
That's going to be July 6th. Remember when it first came out, it was on July 4th.
I can't believe I sang Chicago like Velarde.
When? Just now?
I went Chicago. It's
You
like
did.
Velarde.
Velarde.
Chicago is like Chicago. Isn't it
Oh,
like
it's
like
yeah, Chicago
yeah, it's
is
not
my
like
kind of town.
I'm like Velarde. Whoa. Right?
Wait, was it a drop or was that you?
No, that's me. Does it sound like Homer a little bit?
Yes.
Yeah, I could do Homer.
Are you
pretty good.
lying?
No.
That was.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Chicago, and then it's like we're coming up to the playoffs, man.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be out of town for a little while.
Yeah.
So that'll be a funky. We'll be dropping some stuff.
Yeah.
We got some night races coming up at the end of the month.
Yeah. so they don't die in the heat in the sun.
Probably, yeah. Oh my gosh. August 16th, August 23rd, and August 31st are all night races.
Oh.
I know.
I bet that'd be kind of fun, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd like to see a night race.
I don't know if it's a Saturday or Sunday. I don't have that much info on me.
No.
But strange.
Yeah. But still.
Strange and coming up.
Yeah.
I can't believe I hit on that wrong link. I'm telling you what's going on in Pocono.
That's awesome.
For criminy sake.
Hey, man.
You know, we have anything else to say? Was there anything we hope that Rose feels better. She's under the weather.
Yeah.
And everybody, you know.
Today would have been my father's 81st birthday.
That's
June 26th.
Crazy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
To Mr. Sablich.
Yeah.
God bless.
Yeah.
And what is Sunday?
Sunday is... what's Sunday?
Live on air. You're going to embarrass yourself.
I know what Sunday is.
You do?
Yeah, it's our anniversary.
It is. It's our anniversary.
Yeah.
The big 2-3.
Big 23.
23 years.
My God.
Of putting up with this one.
Yeah, tell me about it.
And we were together for a long while before that.
Yeah.
We were together for 5 years before that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, 4. 4 or 5. 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's insanity.
I'm glad that's how you see that, is putting up with me.
I was joking. I meant you putting up with me.
Oh.
I meant you putting up with Stop.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you putting up with me, man.
Yeah.
But we put up with each other.
Yeah, we do.
We make it
That's
work.
how it works.
It is how it works. You're
gotta
supposed to put up with each other.
Grow something, people.
You don't just...
Stay married.
Right.
Make it work.
You don't just split.
Stay with them till they die.
Unless they're beating you.
Tonight. On CBS.
Oh, my God. They were staying together until they died.
He was a drunk. She was a dancer.
They made it work.
At the Dead Marsh Saloon.
Starring Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. And Chris Christopherson.
What is up with you?
We are pathetic.
We are pathetic. Yeah. Okay, we're going over.
We're going a little overtime.
We are going overtime. So you know what?
Overtime.
We're going to the beach this weekend. I don't care.
Gonna go hit some waves.
On our anniversary.
Yeah.
We're gonna go.
Get bit by a shark.
Let's hope not.
Or an alligator. There's been a lot of alligators.
There's been alligators in the
no
ocean.
No joke, people, in the ocean.
Yes, there's footage. They're pulling them out and. Yeah. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Everybody, I hope that you have a really good week.
Yes.
Have a good, as we ease into July from June.
Yeah.
Enjoy the week. Enjoy the Saturday night race, because now you can have your Sunday to yourself.
Yeah.
Unless it gets rained out, but you can have your Sunday to yourself.
And Saturday night you could be like, beer 30, because you can drink all the beer you want and you don't got to work the next day. And
that's true.
Enjoy the race. Eat so much cheese you
get bound up.
You get bound up and you can't go. And
beer 30. Every country song is beer 30.
Beer 30. Tonight. No, it is every country song, man. We were going through Sirius XM today, and every country song was like, I got my glass out, and it was like the bartender, and I was like, oh my God, it's like every song's about getting liver cancer. I didn't know it was so popular in Nashville.
I know, cirrhosis and heart disease.
Cirrhosis and heart disease.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, there, buddy.
Yeah, that's
okay, everybody.
All right.
The fun. We've had enough fun. Enough laughs.
Enough funning.
Enough funning.
We're just funning.
I hope that everybody is healthy. Everybody's staying healthy and staying safe.
All right.
Oh wait, I officially have to say.
Yeah.
Stay healthy.
Stay healthy.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And race on.
And race on.